hope this doesn't offend anyone, but I believe being talented or natural born genius can only get us so far. What actually matters is whether we can keep showing up with the energy and curiosity to build a practice that sustains us for years to come. So way before I started my running journey, I read Haruki Murakami's What I Talk About When I Talk About Running. It was a couple years back. At the time, I didn't pick up running because of it, but I learned something that stuck with me ever since and I want to share it. Haruki Murakami wrote this book as a memoir about his journey as a runner and a writer. He's been a novelist for decades and a runner for almost as long. And the whole book is about how the two practices inform each other. What I take from the book is I think he's not solely writing about running, but about what it takes to show up every day to something that's hard for him. About discipline and devotion and choosing to do the thing even when you don't feel like doing it. He's so honest about how boring it is, how unglamorous, how most days it's not inspiring. It's just the work and sweat and all the effort. But if anything, the consistency and daily devotion to something hard is what transforms us, not the running itself, but the accumulation of the practice. When I read the book years ago, I wasn't a runner, but I was trying to figure out how to sort of sustain other practices in my life. Fast forward to last year, as I picked up running, suddenly I understood the book in a completely different way. Because now I understand what Murakami meant when he talked about how the mental game is harder than the physical one. Some days you just don't want to do it, your mind is making excuses, every part of you is just telling you to skip today, please skip today. But you go anyway, and the idea to keep the momentum of the practice going is more important than the individual session itself. It makes me think how dedication to something hard changes other parts of our lives, because when you prove to yourself that you can show up consistently to something difficult, something that's hard for you, that competence transfers to other parts of our lives. And now you'll start thinking, if I can run when I don't want to, I can ride when I don't feel inspired. I can push through a hard workout even when I don't like it. That kind of reminds me of that video of Eileen Gu talking about neuroplasticity being on her side. And whether you run or not, I think beyond running, that's the real lesson of the book. It's about finding something that you can dedicate yourself to, something hard enough to require effort, consistent enough to become practice, and then letting that practice teach you about who you are as a person.